Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Trading Market Technicals Morning Call video for Wednesday, May the 15th. Just a quick admin note. I am having some audio difficulties this morning, so please bear with me until I get this corrected sometime today. Now, back to the markets. The markets continues its uptrend. We are now at all-time highs. Every day we're actually making all-time highs. The indicators are through the roof, overbought. So I'm not even going to show them to you tonight, but what I am going to show you is a few things in this what I found really interesting yesterday and what may happen today, what we're looking for to happen. Again, price is king. We want to follow what price does. Let's take a look at gold. I mentioned gold. I said watch this 1444 break of the 200-day moving average. If that does happen on a closing basis, I think any rallies in gold can be sold into. Gold is now down about $14 as I'm recording this. So any rallies in gold, I would be looking to sell. Now, if gold starts to really sell off like it did here several weeks back, you're going to also probably see the equity markets roll over, as well as good money has to go into bad money. What do I mean by that? What I mean is that when margin calls happen, they have to sell stocks that they're in profits in to cover their margin in gold. And that's what's going to probably happen if this were to take shape. Now, gold could just roll back to this area here, to that round lot number of 1,400, and then just pop again. So we need to see a monitor. But if you wanted to take an objective short, gold looks pretty enticing to me to be short. Now, another thing is what I want to show you is copper. Copper rallied for the last several days last week. And as we had the huge rally yesterday, copper did not rally. So copper continues its divergence. Now, divergence hasn't been the best indicator, so to speak, or the best telltale sign of what's happened or what is to come with equities. But if copper, starts to roll back down again, look for equity markets to build a little pressure. Now, the reason why I say this is take a look at the VIX. VIX also was making highs yesterday as the market was making new highs. Now, VIX wasn't making new highs, but VIX was at its daily high where the markets were making new highs. And you could see here in that little candle that this area here, the markets did not go down, where I was suspected that I would see the VIX, give one of these big red engulfing candles. But that did not happen because fear is continually starting to creep into the markets. So we could have a trend change virtually any day. I don't think it's going to happen this week because we are in options expiration. And I did say in the video, we do have a bullish bias for the week. And if you don't think the markets can go higher, think again. And even though we blew through that 1625, 1635 in the S&P, we are now trading at 1648 in the minis. That's pretty impressive. And it's a very strong market. There's no sellers to be had. We are extremely overbought. We're ridiculously overbought. But again, guys, that is not a sell signal. So we want to keep really, really close tabs on what's going on with the overall market and trend. But intraday, when you're trading, you want to be selective and pick the best possible trades. And if you don't see any, it's okay not to do anything. All right, now let's go right into the charts. I'm just going to show you the indicators here, our 5 sections we follow. Yes, we are way overboard. Here's our Russell. Russell played a little bit of a catch-up, big engulfing candle to the upside. So what am I looking for today? Well, what I'd like to see is another big gap up, a hard gap up and run, and then fail. And if that were to happen, then I would say I would be looking to aggressively short the market. If that does not happen, we get a small gap down, then you'd have to buy that dip. Again, this is just my opinion, and my opinion really means nothing here in the markets. What the markets tell us what to do. I'm only looking for that scenarios, a couple of scenarios to play out. So if we get the market to gap up hard and run for the first hour and then start to die down and fizzle out and start to really roll over and now turn red, that's going to be a great indication that you might have a tradable top in place. If the market gaps lower again, but not too, a slightly lower gap, that market then will be bid up again for the rest of the day. So just keep that in mind, okay? That's only, again, just looking for what I'm thinking here from the past history. Spiders, same thing. Gap up hard and run and fail, that will be looking to take an objective short. If we gap ever so slightly lower, and then more than likely that dip will be bought again. But we are really overboard here, guys. So for the longer term guys and investors and traders that are holding positions, definitely tighten up stops. Nobody's saying to get rid of them, but definitely tighten up stops. Here's the transports, did really well. As you know, they were weaker of the two, and you can even see a little bit of a bullish falling wedge here, right up in this area. Or, you know what, make it even a bull flag, little bull flag here in this area here, right there. I want to call it a pennant, if you will. Nonetheless, we broke out that consolidation. Now we take out the highs. So pretty much unprecedented moves that we've been having in the markets. Pretty crazy stuff. But again, take it one step at a time. Here's the Apple. Apple actually really got killed at the end of the day. Some analysts said that Apple's worth $240, nothing more. So I guess people started getting a little spooked about that, and Apple started rolling over. This area here, if we lose the 20-day moving average of 44.40, call it, you're gonna run quickly back to the 420, 418 area, which is this area here, this consolidation area of support. All right, and lastly is the Qs. As you can see here, really moving along with what technology and Apple's doing. But just keep that in mind, guys. Watch Apple, watch gold, watch copper, of course, the transports in the 5 sectors that we follow to give you some clues intraday of where this market may be headed. That does help you for day traders as well. All right, guys, have a great day. I do apologize about the audio. I'm trying to get this corrected for tomorrow morning's video. Have a great day, everybody, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.